The question is, if someone says, hey bro, and then someone back says, hey mom, is that possible?
You're the mom, I'm the brother.
Okay, nice to meet you.
So, if you fuck my dad, then I would be the brother,
Wait.
and you'd be the mom.
So I fuck your dad, I have you. You'd be my sibling. You're right. You heard it here first.
Good, like I should. When in dark, I walk around the neighborhood.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to 0 to a Million, where I will be taking a business from 0 to a million. This is episode 6. That is crazy. Woo. Let me give you an update as to what's going on. Back in episode 3, I told you that we were having a problem with our text blasting from our CRM. I thought it would be just a quick fix like that. It ended up taking over 2 weeks to get the text blast fixed. Back and forth with the frickin' support team on the CRM. I don't know why it was such a big deal, but it literally took forever. Not literally, figuratively. The good news is that we got the text blast problem fixed. We are ready to roll, and we started resending them out yesterday. More good news, I finished off the list that we first bought, which was the 50 plus absentee list. It was 750 people. It took us a while to do, but we went through it. We scrubbed the whole list for deals. We got a couple of leads from it, but let me tell you what the problem was with that list. There were people that wanted to sell, but their properties were too nice. It's really hard for us to get good deals when there's not work that needs to be done. It is the work that needs to be done that is the reason that we can negotiate. You'll see when we go back in the text that when I ask people the condition of their property 1 through 10, most of them are saying 8, 9, 10. I think someone even said 12. And when you're dealing with properties that nice, they're typically gonna want a retail buyer. We are not retail buyers. We are investors, and we want the investor's discount. But in order to get a really good investor's discount, we need a fucking disgusting property. Something that looks like Nancy Pelosi's asshole. Something dirtier than Harvey Weinstein holding an exotic fruit. I'm talking something that makes you more claustrophobic than waiting on the line at the DMV. We need a shitty property. And these 50 plus absentees seem to think that their properties are in great condition. So the next list that I'm gonna be buying is a pre-foreclosure list. These are people that missed at least 3 mortgage payments in a row, and now they get put on the list. And we know that people that are more financially distressed are probably gonna have shittier property. So this could be a better opportunity for us. I'm gonna start off a little smaller. I'm gonna start with a list of 200 people, and then we can kind of feel it out and see how the leads are coming in and what the quality is like. Other than that, I've simply been following up on the interested leads that we've been getting. We do have a couple, but to me it seems like they're not motivated enough to, like I said, give us that discount that we need. Most of what I've been hearing is sometimes they'll throw out a number which is just fucking ridiculous. So that's the update. The next thing I wanted to talk about was systems. In the last episode when we spoke about goals, I mentioned something about how your company is a machine and every cog in it needs to know its role. Well, the systems that you build for your company are the way in which those roles interact with each other. This company is going to be broken down into 3 major departments. The first department is the marketing department. Now, the goal of the marketing department is to provide qualified leads to the business. Now, that can be through digital marketing, through the mail, cold calling, cold texting, emails, endless number of ways to market to people. But their goal is to get us the most qualified leads for the least amount of money. After those leads have been obtained and then vetted, they will be sent off to the acquisitions team. Now, the goal of the acquisitions team is simply to acquire these properties, to get the deal done. The acquisitions team is not only going to be made up of salespeople, but also analysts. And those analysts are going to be the ones that decide what the number that we can pay for a property is. After we've decided what we can pay for a property, and after we've acquired the contract, that contract will get passed on to the disposition team. Now, the goal of the disposition team is to then get that contract sold for a profit. So, for example, if we lock up a contract at $350, it will be the job of the disposition team to take that contract, market that contract to our buyers list, and to find an investor who's willing to pay more than $350 for that contract. As you can see by the way that I've drawn this out, this is a simple yet effective system. Not only is it easy for me to understand and for you to understand, but as I bring people onto the team, it will be easy for them to understand what their role is, why it exists, and how they can perform their job to the best of their ability. It is important that everybody you hire understand these systems as a whole, and not just the role of the cog that they act as in the machine. So if you're starting a company alongside me, you need to understand the system that you're building. As I mentioned in the last video, I am the marketing department, the sales department, and the disposition department right now. But the great part about real estate is that one deal can change the way that your company works. This isn't a company where we get a sale and we make $15. No, we're gonna make $10, $15,000, $20,000 on the first deal. And when we do that, we can use a portion of that money to reinvest and to build out our first department, which will be the marketing department. I believe that a company is only as strong as its marketing team, and I want to make sure that we have the best marketing team in the real estate game. That will be the first priority. That is it for episode 6, guys. Thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed already, make sure to do so. In episode 7, we're going to go through that foreclosure list and we're going to see if anything comes of it. And I'm going to continue perfecting this marketing system to make sure that we can get our first deal. I'm so excited. Thank you for sticking with me, guys, and I will see you in episode 7. Peace.
Gotta know it'll all be fine. It's okay. It's okay.